All right. Let's see if this works. Oh, I know what's wrong. More to do. Well, that's weirdness.
Energy low.
That's not right. Hello? No, it's gonna do it again. Turn off. Why do you do this? Maybe I'll just grind down that projector. You no longer exist. Let's try this again. You can do it this time. Well, that's not right. Why didn't you go down? Okay, it's printed. Let's try the bottom. Here we go. Bottom. I give up. Hey guys, how's it going? Bearded here. Welcome back to the search for Factorum. So, in between episodes, I had to do it. I tried it. I tried to automate the turret building and assembly automation, and you know what? It didn't work. I'm close, but I can't get it to go. A couple of suggestions came in on, what to do, and one suggestion was to look at Engineered Coffee. He's a YouTuber that does a bunch of space engineer stuff too, and man, that dude is smart. He does a lot of stuff with automating things, and I would say check him out. So I'll leave a link in the description for his channel so you can check it out and see what he does. I can't match him. I'm not that smart. So the other suggestion was from Wellington6012. He's another YouTuber I really enjoy, watch him a lot. I'll leave a link in the description for him as well. Check him out too, because he's cool, does a lot of really cool builds, but he gave me a piece of advice that I probably should have followed, which was don't do it. And I shouldn't have done it. So I'm gonna abandon this whole automation thing, and yeah, it's just a mess over there. Thanks, Wellington. I appreciate it. I should have listened to you, but I had to try it, and now I know. So there's that. He did mention a couple other things with the surveyor that I want to try. I guess it was originally an idea from Splitsy where you take a transparent screen and put the surveying app on that and then use a camera to look through it so you can zoom in and really kind of see the asteroid and the graph that's laid out. So we'll give that a try too. We'll fix that up today. The other thing I want to do is get my uranium miner, which I did get printed in between episodes. That was before I started all that. But we'll get him plotted out so we can get some uranium going down here and start making some stuff. I need to find some silver. So yeah, silver for production of the reactors back there, because we need a lot of silver for that. And then I want to start on a landing pad or a launch pad for our capital ship. I have the tunnel laid out over there. I kind of laid out some blocks. We need to get that in, and we need to start building that thing. I think we're ready, and I'm done kind of screwing around with all this stuff. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. So let's get started. Welcome. Here's the uranium miner. He's over here, ready to go for the most part. He's just kind of chilling on the space miner's pad here because I don't have a place to put him. So we're going to have to first find a pad for him, get the space miner back up here where he belongs, and then we'll get that one going. But let's go over to the surveyor and we'll get him fixed up. Whoop! Made it. So a transparent screen and a top mounted camera. I don't think... Can I put... I think that'll ruin my airtightness if I take that off. Yeah, because that just covers that. Oh, maybe not, because I have a... Hold on. That might work. Will that work? If I put a top mounted camera there, I'll get rid of this truss decoy and put the screen there. Will that work? Let's give it a shot. Top mounted camera. Where would I keep a top mounted camera? Right there. Put you there. Get rid of you, and now I need an LCD. There's one. Transparent. Right there. I don't know because this is a block higher. Is that going to be a problem? It might be. Let's nix this. Get rid of you. And maybe... Oh, I might have to extend you. I can do that. Let's get rid of you. And we'll get rid of you. And we'll put in some of these blocks. That should give me the full thing, right? So we'll do you here. Scoot over. And you here. That way, I can put the top mounted camera here. Where did I put him? Put you there. And put the LCD here. Let's try that. Parts for you. I got all the parts for you. I can get rid of you. And I guess we'll put you back. There. Let me get parts for this. We'll plug that in. And then maybe the next time I go surveying, we'll give this a shot. I'm not really digging the look, but you know what? It's about functionality too. A radio spectrometry reader. You. Look at all that stuff. I don't know what it's looking at, but it sees a lot of stuff. I guess the moon. Oh, I'm gonna fall. Okay, item number 1, check. Item number 2 is building a base for our uranium miner. Now, let me look. Here's my signals. Where is space uranium is up that way. So maybe we could come off over there by the turrets. A railgun turret and our little platform here. And maybe we can make a base there. Doesn't have to be fancy. Just something so the uranium miner can park himself. Let's see what we can do.
Energy low.
Of course my energy is low. There, that should work. Let's get it welded up and then we'll move the uranium miner over here so we can get them fueled up and ready to go. I need some stuff. That was easy. Nice little pad. Ready for our uranium miner. Cool. Let me get some energy. We'll pull him over, get him stocked up, and then we'll go plot a course for the uranium. Alright. I can make it. Oh, this one didn't have a seat. No problem. Beautiful. Now we're ready to go. I need to go in here and look at my remote. Uranium remote control, and we're going to control you. Alright. Now one thing I do hope, because this is going to be the farthest a miner has to go to get some stuff, is do I have enough fuel to get there and back? I think I should. I think it should be okay. Oh, I should put my tanks on here. Let me do that. we are at 100%. Go to my view here. Let's turn our signals on too so we see what's going on. Stockpile off. And then we're going to record and set path and make our way there. I did something wrong. I was in the menu. I should have never messed with that. I was going to turn my reverse thrust off, so I was trying to group my reverse thrust, and when I came out of the menu, my job paused. I gotta start all over. Dang it. Okay, back to base I go. Guess I'm gonna start all over. Pam tip number 1. Don't mess with your menus when you're doing a job. Right here should be good. All right, we're going to stop recording. We're going to go down and set up our mining job. Let's go find the uranium. Oh, it's way over here. Darn it, I should have looked at that. Well, if I come down here, see how he does. Here's my hole. Oh, this isn't gonna work. Dang it. Well, crap. Stop. This sucks. Why do I do these things? I need to go back to base, come back, record my path. I'm not going to make you guys suffer through this anymore. I'm going to set this up. We'll get this done, and then I'll just meet you back down on the base, and we'll start building the dock for the capital ship. That's more fun. And docked. Beautiful. I finally, despite my stupid mistakes, I got the uranium miner going. So soon, we should be getting some uranium in the system. I'm gonna have to find some silver. And that reminds me, when I set this up, I want you guys to know, I do read the comments, and there were several people that brought out that on the radio spectrometry app, you have to have the 3 lines for each ore lined up with a spike in the graph in order for you to have that on the asteroid. So that is going to be very helpful. I did not know that. I was just going off of just the 1 spike with the 1 indicator. Oh, I missed. Ooh, got it. Am I gonna fall again? I'm gonna fall again. Dang it. Well, there's the thing. I was gonna show you the lines, but you know what I'm talking about because you all just corrected me, and I appreciate that. I appreciate the comments. Thanks, and keep the tips coming because I need them. And man, there was some spikes there. I did move the solar panel, by the way. Moved it over 1 so we won't interfere with the surveyor. But now that the uranium miner's in, I think we're ready to go down into the new tunnel and start making our way toward a dock for the capital ship. All right, here we are. We're gonna do this thing. This is the tunnel to our capital ship dock, and it's a long one. And the dock, oh man, it is a long tunnel. Is this crater here. And I'm not sure, I don't have a clear plan as far as the shape of our capital ship, so this is going to be a little different for me because I usually have an idea and I just I don't know what to do. So I guess we'll just get started building, putting some blocks down because that's all I can think to do.
Inventory full.
I am so mean to Wanda sometimes. I just blew up her H2O2. Dang it. I forget I got a full load and I don't have the stopping ability that I used to. Sorry, Wanda. We'll get you fixed up right after we're done. Gotcha. All right, cool. You're fixed. Let's go back down and see where we're at. And there it is. The tunnel. Another one. Man, I guess I like tunnels. I don't know what to say. All right, down here, we are at the end here. I'll keep working on this. We're going to put some cargo and some more hydrogen tanks down here for storage. But this is going to be big. I think what I'll do is I'll start with just laying it out. And I don't want to go down any more than this. I can put some cargo containers underneath maybe. I'm kind of just building with no plan right now, so this is going to be interesting because I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do. So let me get this laid out. I don't know how much I'm going to show you because it's boring. It's just a bunch of block placement and I think it just chews up time. And I want you guys to see what we're moving towards. So yeah, let me just start laying blocks out. Okay. I'm done, but let me get some energy and then we'll talk about it real quick and some ideas and things that were coming to me while I was placing 758,000 blocks. Holy crap, this is going to be huge. I think what's cool about this is that going with just the shape of the crater is really going to be kind of neat because it allows for some different areas that I didn't think of that you can incorporate it with a big dock like this. And it's really hard to get the scope because holy cow, you can't hardly see the other side. So, but like areas like this kind of comes back away from the crater. This could be a cool little, I don't know, room of some sort, control room or a place to rest or another med bay there. And then there's like these little setbacks over here, which would be kind of cool for another, I don't know, maybe some more refineries and assemblers because we're going to need those. But yeah, going with the shape of the crater really kind of lends itself to some ideas that I like. There was one more little kind of area that goes back on this side, just a little bit, that you could do something, maybe a small ship dock for Wanda or somebody to help weld things up because that's going to be a thing too. So yeah, this is a huge platform. In fact, let me go into spectator. Maybe I can figure that out. Where are we at? Oh, we're at the space miner. Right, whoop. Right now. No, that's not the space miner. That's the ice miner. There we go. Yeah, so there it is. That's the overall shape. It doesn't look like much, but that's a lot of blocks. And I'm thinking, you know what? We might put the ship this way because it's probably going to tend itself to be a little longer than it is wide. So yeah, right in here. We'll walk in, maybe a control room over here. Yeah, stuff underneath, cargo and stuff underneath. It'll be cool. So I need to do some conveyoring. I need to do some figuring. Yeah. Whoa. I guess I got my work cut out for me. I have an idea. Not sure how this is going to play out. Let's take you off. And you off. And I'm going to take the welders off. And I wonder... Oh, it's way back in there, doesn't it? So here's my thought. Sorry, thinking before I decided to come back in and talk. If I put a hinge in there, this probably needs to come out. So can I put one of you and then a hinge? Because then I can turn my welders down toward the ground and do the things, right? Hinge, welder? What do you think? I like this idea. I'm gonna give it a shot. I don't know if it's gonna screw up, you know, flying and stuff with having the subgrids like that, but hey, I've done subgrids before, right? Let's give it a shot. Wanda's getting an upgrade that she didn't expect. If I jump in here, we'll go into this view. I can see my welders a heck of a lot better. Let's go to the second hotbar and we'll set up a group for my hinges. Set that up on our hotbar. Wanda hinges, and we'll just say a reverse. So now if I hit reverse, they go, and then hit reverse, and they go. We need to reassign you. No, I don't, do I? Does this catch it? Ooh, I don't know what that was. I think that was my other connector. No problem. Welder should be good then. So we're on lock. Wanda's lights are on. Maybe I should brighten them. Center yourself, bearded. I think this might work. Let's give it a shot. Oh, this is easy. I'm liking it. Wanda, you just got an upgrade. Okay, well, welcome back, guys. I'm not done, but I've been working a long time, and I've got a lot of the flooring laid out and welded and done, but I had an idea and I thought I'd bring it in for it because I don't know, I think it's a cool idea and it might go wrong, so I guess I'll show you. But yeah, here's the so far where we're at with the floor. This is a big space, but we need it for the big capital ship. I made some access down here to get down into this lower level, and I'm thinking what I want to do is make this center section able to kind of come down a little bit. So like when we're going to take off, we can lower this section to clear the blocks so that they don't get damaged from our huge thrust from the capital ship. So I thought, yeah, maybe some pistons, just simple, and then surround this opening with some blast door blocks so that it can come down and kind of be out of the way. I thought that would be cool. And I still have room over on the sides here to do like, I don't know, cargo containers and hydrogen tanks and stuff like that. Maybe a couple refineries or who knows, whatever I need. I have been burning through a lot of these resources, and I have to wait sometimes for the production to catch up to make steel plates and interior plates and all that stuff. But I think in order to give that the system a little break here to catch up and see how we do with resources that are left, I want to build this, I guess, what do you call it? A deck that lowers down. So let's give it a shot. Any more steel plate? Okay, it's there. I want to know if I can go to my pistons, which I think was here. Square piston part. Make you the same color. If I stick you there, can I attach this now? Attach. No. I'm clicking the mouse and it's not attaching. Okay. So maybe I have to use weld pads because I don't know. I had a problem with the square piston before. I forget what I was using, but I could not get it to attach. I think it was back down on the Earth-like planet, and I couldn't get the top part to attach to the piston. So I might just have to build this one up because this is what it's attached to. So we'll just do that as much as we can. Build you. Get you and get you, and then we'll raise it up. I'll, add a piston head to these other three, and then we'll use weld pads, I think. Let's do that. Weld you up. Weld you up. And then if I just raise you up a little bit, we'll go a maximum, not impulse, maximum distance. We'll just go 2 meters, and we will reverse. Perfect. Okay, I gotta get these welded up, but I need to put the weld plates on. Done. Okay. Everything keeps telling me it's all lined up. It's 1.5 meters away. I think if I just lower this to 0, they should attach and everybody should be happy, right? I've never done multiple weld pads on one grid like this. So let's test it. See what happens. Reverse. Oh, everything welded. Beautiful. We now have a deck that is attached on 4 pistons. I need to name the pistons, and then we'll raise it up to the right height. And then we should be pretty close to at least being done with the layout of the launch pad. But yeah, let's get that done. I'll get in Wanda. We'll get this all welded up, and then we'll see what it looks like. All right, we're all named. We're ready to go. I think what I'll do is I'll do a button panel, just so we can get this done and test it. We'll do you, I guess, I don't know. Let's just put it right here for now. All right, ready? We're gonna give this a shot. We'll see. I think I put 5 meters. I'm just gonna test and see. Ready? Go. They moved a little. Do I need to share inertia tensor on all of them? If I go in here, CS deck pistons, and we share inertia tensor? No. Do we increase non-axis impulse? That seems to be doing it. Okay, we'll just turn you up too. Why not? Here they come. Oh, they need to go further. At least another block. Maximum distance, we're at 5. So 7.5? Little bump because we're on blast door blocks, but not a problem. I think that'll look cool. Let me get the rest of this welded up, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Almost done. I am so glad I put these hinges on Wanda because, man, it would have been so hard to do this. And the multiple trips I've made with her to get this done has been unbelievable. But you know what? We're getting close. This should be the last little section here. These blast door blocks take a lot of steel. Holy cow. I've been having to wait for Izzy's to catch up and say, okay, yeah, make more steel. Yeah, make more steel. Holy cow. I'm gonna have to really check and make sure we're getting iron from the mining outpost. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back one more time. Okay, one more time, and then we'll take a look at the dock and see how it looks. I'm hoping it's not just some boring floor. Go in here. Down, and we need to dock you up one last time, Wanda. You got this. Inventory, hide empty, and wait for 1,000 plates. I know, I could have put more than 1,000 in the inventory here, but I didn't want to mess with it because this is a good mix of stuff if I'm building, so that's why I didn't do it. Back in here and take off. This should be it. There it is. Come in here and we'll just zoom out a little bit. This is a big floor. Holy cow. Look, oh, look, I still got some steel to put in. Okay, not a problem. But that's what it looks like, man. That is a huge floor. Holy cow. I like it though. It's got some details and little interesting spots. We'll add in some stuff around the edges, maybe some turrets just to protect the area. I want a control kind of room over here with a med bay because I'm getting sick of running back and forth all the way back to the production facility to get filled up on health and whatnot when things happen. Go in here, see if we can't finish you up. Cool. I think we got it. I still have to do underneath to put some stuff there, but I think we got the floor. A capital ship docking floor with a retractable deck so that we don't burn things. I don't know. That just seems like a frivolous thing, but I like it and I think it'll be cool. But yeah, down here I need to weld this up, weld these little pads up, and then we'll add some stuff on the sides for storage and whatnot. And yeah, lots of stuff to do around the base, just little things here and there. But yeah, now we can start building the capital ship. Should I do that first or should I make the control? I should probably make the control center. And then I can get an idea of where to pipe in like connectors and stuff. I've just got conveyors out to here. There's nothing conveyed up out there and I need to do that so I can get like connection points and whatnot for the capital ship, which I have a pretty cool idea with that. I think I went over that with you already, but I've been doing this for quite some time. I've actually had to go away from it and come back on a different day. So if my voice is a little different, that's why, because maybe I'm doing this early in the morning. Maybe I'm doing this late at night. I don't know. Here we are. Yeah. So let me continue. Oh, geez. Let me just think about what we're going to do next. If we're going to keep going or if I'm going to end it here. I don't know. I've been at this so long. I don't know exactly what is really, you know, viewable content versus me just building stuff. I've got a lot of hours logged in already just for this episode. So we'll see where we're at. Okay. I think I know what I want to do. I want to build the control center right in here. We need a med bay. We need some control seats or I don't know, stuff. We need stuff. I want it airtight so I can get relief and get oxygenated and all that stuff. I think right in there will be cool. We'll do that and then I think I'll call it. So yeah, let's do this. Okay, there it is. Simple. Uh-oh, what's going on? Nothing major. Okay, cool. Whew. Control center for the dock. It's gonna be simple. It's gonna, I don't know what I was doing. I'm just adding stuff, but I put a little airlock in, which hopefully it works. Let's find out. It does. Okay, but I'm not piped in yet. So we need to figure that out, and that's underneath. I need some more silver to get medical components. So there's that. But for the most part, ooh, I even have a bathroom. Nice. Okay, done. There's your control tower. Not control tower, I guess, control room. So let's go underneath. We'll pipe this in real quick, and then I think we'll be done. Okay, here we go. Open the doors. I should probably put a timer on this so that they close. I could do that. I'll do that in between episodes. Close the doors. Nice. We are warm and we have high O2. Sweetness. Whoops, I forgot you. I'll grab you in a minute. Oh, I can grab you from right here. We are piped in. We are ready to go. I want to do the little add-ons, like I want to put a vent over this Willis duct so the bathroom is properly ventilated. And we'll get some silver. I'll do that in between episodes as well. But yeah, simple little control room for the capital ship dock. I like it. Okay guys, this may be a little short of an episode for you, but this was a long recording session for me. This was a lot of block placement and welding, and there wasn't a whole lot of content here to record. So I apologize if it's a short video. It is what it is. It's part of Space Engineers, right? It's part of the grind. But next episode, we'll be able to start with the capital ship, and I'm really excited about doing that. So hopefully you guys will come back for that. I know this wasn't one of the best ones out there. We just did a lot of building and not a whole lot of anything else. But, you know, I'll work on some stuff in between episodes. I'll make sure the miners are good to go. I'm going to have to make sure that the ice miner is reprogrammed and up going. And maybe we'll do some surveying because I need to find some silver. So we'll give that a try with the new setup that was recommended to me by Wellington6012. And then, yeah, we'll start the capital ship next episode. So I'm really excited. Thanks for joining me. And until next time, take it easy, everybody. Have a good one.